everyone. I am back on a new adventure in a new area, doing something entirely different. So, I am up in a new spot. Already out of breath. And basically, I just got dropped off. I had a couple of friends who dropped me off here and dropped me off at the trailhead, and I'm gonna be camping out here for 2 nights, 3 days, and it is 5 o'clock and I'm already on the trail. Once I get to where camping is allowed, that's where I'll set up. But I'm also doing a different style of camping. I don't want to spoil it yet, but I will fill everybody in once I do get there. I got about 30 pounds on my back. I'm going really light on this. Brought a nice juicy steak, and now I'm out here to enjoy myself. So let's go have some fun with some overnight camp. I mean, you know what I'm saying? 2-day camping. Yeah. I think I found it. So I hiked off the trail a little ways, and I think I might have found the perfect spot. I see a fire ring just beyond these trees. Oh yeah, I'm doing this all on my GoPro, by the way. My other camera broke. It's being replaced, and it's in California, so it is what it is. I think I might have found camp. Let's go check it out. Yeah, I think I found it. I think this should be camp. So I have 2 trees right there. It's perfect. I just got to move those logs and some rocks, and I got a pretty leveled area around the fire pit, and I got a pretty decent fire pit, a pretty big one, and there is lots of deadfall around here. So, and somebody even left me a little pile of firewood. So I don't know about you guys. I've only hiked in a little bit. I probably been hiking for maybe like 30 minutes, if that, and then I came across this spot. I hiked up the trail from away from the others. I hiked way out of the trail, and I came over. I got my water source below. I got a pretty good fire pit, so I'm going to start getting camp ready and try and get this weekend going. Oh, sorry about that. Adjusting the camera. So, I don't know how well you guys can see me. I imagine pretty well. Okay, I want to show what I brought on this trip. I can make this really fast video. So I'm doing a different kind of camping. Like I said, I got dropped off. I brought a few things, and I am in a nice little secluded area, a foresty place full of deadwood that I could just pick and grab wherever I want. I'm in national forest, so basically what I brought in here. So on the outside, you got my sleeping system. You guys have seen this before, my Z-Lite reflector pad with my air pad. I got my chair up here, my Goal Zero solar panel, so because I'm running off my GoPro and my helmet cam, my Contour that is displaying this video right now, so I need to keep my batteries charged. So let's go inside it and take a look. So in the top part,
I got some food, some trail mix, toilet paper, first aid kit, beef sticks, some crackers, some camera batteries for my GoPro, and that's in the top part. Oh yeah, this right here is my headlamp. So on top is my wool blanket. Okay, so this is my shelter system, my Eno tarp. I got my reflector, I guess, tarp or blanket, so that way I can lie this on the bottom. Water filter, Katadyn water filter, clothes, little shovel to dig a cat hole, oatmeal, more food, backpacker meal for breakfast, this is my miscellaneous bag. This has my cord, my fire making kit, some duct tape, notebook, some other stuff, trauma kit. I got a rag. I got my cooking set, my pot, reflector for my stove. This is a grill, so I can lay over the campfire. My pillow, my saw, forks and spoons, a third tarp, lid, and the last thing at the bottom is my sleeping bag. It is going to get down into the 20s tonight and in the 30s tomorrow night. Looking at a high of 35. It's going to be a little cold, but it'll be fine. So it's kind of the reason why I brought a bunch of clothing. Oh yeah, so on the side I got my axe, my knife, my Gorilla Pod, chest harness for the GoPro, super bright flashlight, 600 lumens, and pretty much covers it. Thank you. It's my kind of idea for bushcraft. I'm still learning. This is some really dense wood right here. Like, took a lot to saw right through it. And cutting it down the middle is going to be the same. Camp is officially set up. It is dark. It is... no, I'm not sure what time it is. Oh well. It's kind of dark. It is dark. Finally got a fire going. We got some stars popping out. Really kind of digging the spot. I had to go around the fire pit and clear all the leaves around. I don't want to start a forest fire. And being in an aspen tree kind of an area during the fall when all the leaves just fell, definitely a bigger danger for fire. And these leaves are kind of moist, but most are dry. So definitely trying to play it safe. I won't have a very large fire, but I do get to enjoy myself now. Well, what's going on, everyone? Me, sitting by this amazing fire. It is 7:30 now, and it is utterly dark. But you know what's crazy? There sure are a lot of planes that fly over here. You can't hear them, but you definitely see their lights. Alright. Choked on my own saliva. Oh my gosh. Anywho, yeah. I've been chopping up firewood. I got a tree down over in that direction that I've been cutting often. And right now I'm just sitting right by the fire. Yeah, nothing really special. In probably about a half hour, I feel like a steak dinner is in order. Sounds pretty good, right over the fire. Once you cook a steak over a campfire, you could never go back the same way. Cooking it any other way just doesn't do justice anymore, and I absolutely love it. So I have a plan tomorrow for what I'm gonna do at camp, and I've never done this before, so everybody's gonna have to brace with me. So basically, I am going to build. I'm at a nice little secluded camp that I'm pretty well off the trail. You can't see me. I just try to go towards the river, and the river is right behind me. And so finding a spot, there's so much deadfall around me. I realize that tomorrow I am going to build a bushcraft camp. I'm going to take it all over there where my light is, between these trees. I'm going to build a raised bed, a lean-to, and then I'm going to build a fire reflector right over here. And it's going to be a lot of work, but you know, honestly, I've been really wanting to do this, and I could keep coming back up here. and kind of checking it out and seeing how it's doing. And there's so much leaves around here, I can really keep this thing blended in with the environment. So yeah, tomorrow. Come on, the wind's shifting my direction. There we go. So tomorrow is a bushcraft kind of a day. Everything that I do tomorrow will be bushcraft. Okay, so brace with me. Bushcrafting is in order. Well, it's a pretty gorgeous night right now. Stars are just blowing up the sky. If only this camera could show it, but you do get to see the fire. Otherwise, you know, this might be my end of my video for the night. I'm just gonna relax some more, probably hang out till like 11 o'clock, try to, and then into bed I go. Tomorrow, we bushcrafting tomorrow, so this is it. Have a good night, which is, I will see you guys in the morning. Night. Well, hello there, everybody. Yeah, it's 11 o'clock now. I started building me a little shelter. Started on it. Let's see. So last night was pretty crazy. When I went to bed, probably around 1 o'clock in the morning, it just started snowing. And it, like, my tarp shelter was not all the way to the ground, so the wind blew the snow in on me, and it became a very cold night. At one moment, I woke up in the middle of the night and readjusted my whole shelter because I could no longer take it. And when I did that, things kind of seemed a little better, but the wind was still insane. It was gusting at like 40 miles an hour. So yeah, it's still windy. It's still a little chilly out. It's supposed to be a high of like 40 today. So I'm boiling some water so I can have breakfast because I'm starving after doing all of that. Pretty cool though. I got a long ways. I don't know how people do this kind of stuff in a day. It's a lot of work. Well, just got done having breakfast. It's 12 o'clock now. I know time is going by so fast. I had one of the backpacker meals, the breakfast skillet. Always a favorite. It's 2.5 though. Oh man, those things are hard to eat all to yourself. Took everything in me just to finish it. So, here shortly, I'm actually going to work on my tarp shelter and start processing a wall for the backside of it because the wind will pick up again tonight. And when it does, I'm determined to get some sleep. I'm not going to let the wind keep me up. So I'm going to build some walls around it and keep the wind off of me. I need a place to warm up and try to escape this wind. It's crazy. Oh my gosh, like, it just won't stop. If the wind wasn't blowing, it would actually be really nice. And I probably wouldn't have a campfire, but that wind makes it cold. And I can't even really have a campfire due to the fact for how windy it is. So I had a fire to boil water for my breakfast, and then I'm let it go out. So That still tries to kick up when it can. Fun times, fun times.
That's a big one. Make sure I don't have any issue fighting the wind tonight. After last night's experience, I definitely got to do something. So I'm locking this thing down. I got a log on each side. This tarp has got a wall behind it. And then I put this log in here to kind of secure it a little better. And let's get out of here. Oh man, oops. So I was thinking about building like a little wall right here, so that way I could kind of block it off right there, and then I'll just keep like a doorway. Not sure yet. I might actually build a wall for the shelter over there. Alright, so now I'm going to start measuring out what I need. So thinking about building the wall about this tall. That way when I'm sitting in there, I should be completely guarded for the most part, besides the front. So I'm going to start on the wall. I'm going to cut that piece off of there, and then I got the other one over there that I still got to drag over here, measure it, and then keep that going until it's basically done. Huh. Well, this one's really in there. Making a stake for my wall now. I'm just trying to sharpen it up a little while it goes in the ground easier. And then I'm going to do it again. Alright, more wall. Well, it is finished. My wall is done. It's probably all I'm gonna do. Uh-oh. No, GoPro, don't die. So now I got a fire reflector. All I gotta do is just kick back and it should reflect my reflector while I'm sitting in my chair. Got my wall. Looking good. I got halfway done. I'll come back and eventually do a raised bed, but till then, eventually soon I'll start a fire. It's 5 o'clock, sun is disappearing, so I've been chopping up a lot of wood. I am exhausted. I have split so much wood between fire, all my arts and crafts.
So my water bladder is my only thing that I really brought to store water in. Usually I bring a canteen or something, but totally left at home. I'm improvising. It works. It's my drinking water. And then I took my pot and filled it up with out of the running water. I'm gonna boil that for dinner later. And this will be the last time I need to do any water filtration stuff. I love this thing, this Katadyn water filter. I've had this thing forever. And I just replaced the filter on it last year. And then just like that. The gorgeous night so far, or I guess evening. If only the wind would just go away already, or it could just mellow out. Sometimes it does, and then other times it just comes, it gives a little gust, and then it's gone. But it is gorgeous sunset. Yeah, my little shenanigans worth of a shelter. All my firewood. Still got more to process, so that's the joys. Yeah, I've just literally just been cutting away. I mean, it's been a lot of work lately, especially to build this thing. I've never done it before, and I thought I would try for once. Just trying to find the amount of trees you need. I mean, most of them I picked up were all off the ground. They were already knocked over. So I already went ahead and just dragged them back over, measured them out, cut them to length, and then put them in place. Same with the wall. I mean, honestly, it is awesome. I'm enjoying myself. It's been fun. It's been great. Still gonna hang out for a bit. It's 8 o'clock. The winds just comes and goes, and so it's been a little better. But honestly, I didn't sleep much last night, so I'm probably gonna stay up for like another hour. It's 8 o'clock now, and I think by 9 o'clock I'm probably gonna see myself in bed. Try and get this fire down, or try to get all nice and warm before I crash out. But yeah, as you could tell, I put everything away that I need to. I am all set for bed, basically. I am tired. I didn't sleep much last night due to what happened, and now I am ready for bed. So I'll see you guys in the morning time. Goodbye. Yeah. Morning. 7:30. It's windy out. It's supposed to actually be really windy all day, so I'll maybe leave a bit early. Start breaking down camp, have breakfast, and then hike out of here. Like I said, I didn't drive here this time. I got dropped off, so I have a time frame that I gotta complete before I get picked up and taken out here. But I gotta hike all the way down at the end of the road before I can make that phone call. Not far, but oh well, it's life. I actually slept really well last night. Besides, the wind was trying to holler, but it wasn't bothering me any none. I was out like a light bulb. Out like a light bulb. I don't know how close this is capturing my face, but we'll find out when I get home, I guess. Yep. Crazy stuff. So, I had a pretty awesome fire. I went to bed early. Probably slept for like almost 12 hours. I needed it after the first night. Breakfast. It's crazy how much we evolve through our experiences and the things we do today. Like my evolution of camping. it all started out with car camping. I started car camping there for a little bit, and then I went and bought my first backpack. I went out on my first backpacking trip. Didn't really have anything. Had a really crappy sleeping pad. It was all like a pack, probably weighed a lot because all the stuff I was carrying that I did think would help me out. So I went into backpacking. And now, how do I sleep when I go backpacking? Well, that varies now. I enjoy camping in any different ways. Tarp camping, camping in a hot tent, camping in a tent, sometimes camping in a snow cave. It all varies. I've slept in all kinds of different things. Some stuff has been worse than others. Snow cave, for example. But otherwise, for the most part, everything is actually usually goes pretty well. Like this, I had this thing like a foot off the ground. So when the snow did decide to fly in, it really came in and buried me. It was my stupid self. So, we fixed it, and now I slept like a log. Rock or log, whichever one you want to call it. So, now I've taken this to the point of trying to go further. I did kayak camping this past summer. That was pretty cool. Went camped out of my kayak. Meaning to post that video, but I don't know when. It's not really much of footage. Not really anything to show, but people want it. Let me know. This will be my video. We'll be posting soon. And if you guys like this, go check out my other stuff. Got plenty of other things to see. It's not just camping always. It goes into a lot of other things. And I can't help myself, but it's just what I do with my life. It hops. If I'm not camping, I'm usually hiking. If I'm not hiking, I'm usually caving. If I'm not caving, you'd find me doing other things. It was like thinking of the time of the season. It is winter time. It's crazy. My water was frozen last night when I went to bed. Woke up this morning. Completely thawed out. Oh, yeah, the evolution of camping. Sometimes it doesn't hurt to try different methods of sleeping under the stars. Hammock camping is also a really good one. There's so many different methods. I've slept on the ground without a shelter above my head. When I did kayak camping, I didn't really bring anything, just fishing gear. And we just slept on the ground. I slept by the fire because it was colder than heck, not having a sleeping bag or a sleeping pad, just depending on your clothes. But the food was awesome, so that's what mattered. Now, I came out here and did 2 nights under a tarp. It's new for me. I've never spent 2 days in a tarp. What do I think of it? Not bad. I don't like the fact that I gotta crawl in and out of here. But otherwise, I'm sitting up, which I wasn't sure if I'd be able to do that. And here goes the wind. Da-dum. Da-dum. Da-da-da-da-da-da-dum. Da-dum. Jip-jip-dong. Sucks not having my DSLR. It broke a couple weeks ago. Doing zombie crawl. If you don't know what it is, look it up. Huge event our city has. Pretty fun. Dress up like zombies or zombie hunters or survivors, and just go walk like a huge strip, and it's pretty cool. But yeah, my camera broke there. Been having some complications lately between no vehicle, having a bike to work, and now got my truck back. Still needs a couple other things, kind of the reason why I decided to get dropped off out here. And yeah, without my vehicle, it's hard to mail my camera. I had to mail it to the Canon manufacturing in California. So either they're going to try and repair my camera or replace it. But I should have it back next weekend. So yeah, hopefully. I'm just kind of staying warm inside my shelter. I get to kick up against that wall I made. So I pulled my pack out, a few other things. A whole mess of stuff out over there that's still gotta get pulled out. That's what it looks like down in my shelter. It's been fun. I've had a blast. Really enjoyed it out here. I don't know when I'll be returning. I got some issues approaching that I must attend, or I have to. So it'll probably be hiking, and then hopefully camping soon. Month? I don't know. It has been a month since the last time I did go. I went with the buddy. Didn't shoot any video. Only took some pictures. I wasn't trying to go out and make a YouTube video out of this one. So it was just me and him, and we just kind of hung out and had a lazy kind of moment. We sat by a fire all day. The weather was crappy all day. It's wild weather, but otherwise, never shot one video for it. And then we did another camping trip prior to that with same friend and his girlfriend, and we just went for an overnighter. Otherwise, I haven't been going out as often as I'd hoped. Things happen, it's life. So I'm gonna actually start getting ready, start breaking down camp, and get the heck out of here, because I got a long ways to go. before I completely leave camp, I'm going to eat some crackers, some PB&J crackers. Never had one before. Oh, son of a... Whoops. Take two. PB&J crackers. First time. That is delicious. Yep.
I will be back to complete you. I'm out of here.
So now that I have officially left camp, you want to know what my plans are? How I'm going to get down? I'm pretty sure I talked about it this morning when I first woke up. Let's see. Gotta walk down to the main road, hopefully hitch a ride, or walk 5 miles to town, and then call Uber after I get done eating some food, because some real food sounds pretty amazing. Otherwise, I got a long ways to go before I'm ever gonna get home, but that's what's part of the adventure. Oh yeah, let's go check out this campsite for one. This was the first campsite I was looking at because of all of this, but the only thing I didn't like is it's directly off trail. The fire pit is very shallow, and tell it's definitely very windy. I don't know what they were trying to make, like a cabin, a lean-to, something. I was starting on it, Just like me, they didn't finish all the way. Let's continue.
Well, I just passed the campground, the West Chicago Creek Campground, and now I am walking down the dirt road. I just got to go down this road for a little ways, the main road, and hopefully some kind individual out there will be like, yeah, I could drive you a few miles into town, like, thank you, sir. Otherwise, I'm in for a walk. Oh, I got all day. Very cool, very cool. Last time I came up to this area, well, we were camping at that campground during the winter time, and I came up here sick as a dog. I was dying. It felt like there was probably like good 3-4 feet of snow below us, and so we're all trying to pull a sled, and I'm trying to backpack in, and it was too much. I pretty much crawled into my tent and crashed. And then sometime later, I crawled back out and even sat by the fire, and then went back inside my tent, and nobody didn't see me until the next day. Why I came up here? Because that's my determination to come and do this kind of stuff. Even though I probably never do that again. That was rough as heck. Oh well, time to walk. Well, I just crossed over the switchbacks now, and now I'm walking down my one last stretch of road. This is a long road, so I don't exactly know how long the road truly is. That it can seem like forever. The drive seemed very quick. I don't know. I think it was like a 10-minute drive. So we'll see. It's nice. I've seen some people driving up. Maybe I might get lucky. Get into town easier. Different style of camping. Where's the vehicle at, man? I don't know, but... So, my truck is okay. I probably could have drove it. It's just the last two incidents. My backpacking trip in August, and a camping trip with a friend of mine. 2 times, tried to drive my truck, go camping, both failed. That made me realize I don't want to come up here again trying to figure out how I'm going to get me and my truck down. All I got to do is try to figure out how I'm going to get me down. And that's easy. I got my backpack on. People do this crap all the time. All I got to do is just get into town and call an Uber. Easy as that. Oh wow. You've been walking down a long, lonesome road. just trying to find his way, but he couldn't find the key. I find old mines near me, but I don't really care. Like the tailings pile right here. There's probably something up there. I found one that was open. And it looked like it went back. The portal is interesting. It was like cut. Yeah, see? Old mine. Tailings pile right up there. Yeah. Well, I'm trying to get back. Go home. Relax. Not do a darn thing until work tomorrow. Yeah, it's been a while since the last time we talked with you guys last. I've been walking down this road for a little ways. I feel like I should be getting close to the end of it. And then soon I'll be on the main road. Yeah. I have made it to the edge of the road. Hello. This is the busy part. So, now, to get out of here, come back into town so I can eat some food. Oh wow. Alright, I've been officially walking for an hour now. Still have not been picked up. Most people are just going so fast. There's no turn-off spots, so I'm in a really bad area. I just don't want to sit there and hope somebody when I could cover ground. I think I should be getting to town here soon. Been a hell of a journey so far. Yeah, that's just part of the adventure. Lots of mines next to me. Alright, I'm here in town. I just got done eating food. My Uber driver is on his way. He should be here in 20 minutes and I will be back at home. It's been a blast. I've had a great time. Can't wait to do this again. Maybe not the whole Uber experience. So when I got picked up, I had a guy who told me I still had like 3 or 4 miles to go before I was officially in town. So I was really happy somebody stopped by. He drove by me once earlier and he saw me walking, and then he saw me still walking again as he was driving into town. So he decided to pull over and ask me if I needed a ride. So I was really grateful. His name was Kevin. Really awesome guy. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Now, let's wait for Uber. Well guys, I am officially home. There goes my Uber driver. Really awesome guy. Chit-chatted the whole way back down the mountain. I'm at home. So, it's been an incredible adventure. I can't wait to eventually get this, all my footage edited and then released to you guys. Well, thanks again. And like always, subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, tell me what you think, tell me what I should improve on, and again, have a good one, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.